Hello everybody, welcome back to Damionblackgear Plays Darkest Dungeon. Here we are, back in our campaign. Wait, that's the wrong one. We gotta back out of this one. Whoops, everything changes. I didn't actually realize that it swapped them when you went back in. That's alright though. Let's see.
Long
Exit the
absent
main
in
menu.
the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer.
I wonder why that
of
moves so
hope.
slow. So, Blackgear. Alright, we are back at the Blackgear estate then. Just give it a moment to boot up. Doobie-doobie-doo. There was another request to turn the volume up, so I brought it up a little bit more. Let me know whether or not it's okay. Volume's at 85 out of 100, so not a big thing. I don't exactly remember where we left off last time. I remember we lost our first highwayman, Dumas. Rip. And we were looking at different things that we could do, so let's see. Weld, we have no missions for. Warren's is still locked up, so I guess we're going on back to the ruins. Let's see. Short missions, like I said, short missions are just when you want to break even on things. So we're looking to actually go ahead. This is the debuff stone. Okay. Not exactly something I'm interested in. The minus 8% damage isn't the largest change. It actually isn't all that big, considering that you occasionally hit for 10, so it'll be 1 damage here and there. But the debuff skills aren't something that I really use. So we're looking more so at this one then? Yeah. Though I hate the Jester. I don't think you guys understand how much I hate the Jester. Although this is actually a pretty good accessory. I would sacrifice 8% of my damage to give somebody an additional 5% dodge as well as an additional 3% accuracy. We're going to go for this one. So let's go ahead and deal with our team. Is this open yet? Complete more quests. Okay. So we need a frontline character. We need a 2. We need a 3. And we need a 4. One of those two. So we're going to just go ahead. Let's see. You are God-fearing, if I remember. Yeah. So you'll only pray. Let's go ahead and ship you out there. You have rabies. Ugh. He's going to be gone for a little while. And he has a crap ton of stress. Let's just go ahead and put him in the cheap one. What about you? We'll only gamble. Good thing we decided to do that. And as you can see, we still have a crap ton of money left over, so that's not a big thing. We could upgrade this, but I'm actually holding on to things for a little bit. So let's go ahead and jump over here. I know I just said I was holding on to things, but as you can see, I can't really do much with this, so not a big deal. We have our 3 people that are in stress relief. In stress relief, do we have any characters? Nope, looks like we've already been there. So let's just go ahead and take off. So we have 1, 2, 3. Now, which of you, Slayer of Unholy, is not bad? Actually, you know what? We can go back. We can start getting abilities. Wrong place. This one. And what do you take to update? You take portraits. I think I actually need the portraits for what I want to do, so I'm going to hold on to those. Let us just go ahead and pay the little bit extra. Yep, remapping combat skills. Getting ready to go over that, bud. Thanks. So these are the 4 skills that I actually like on the healing unit back here. And to undo things, all you're doing is just clicking on them. As you can see, you click on them, they go away. Way I actually like to set this up is party heal, all heal. Where is it? Stun and hit everybody. So that way, like she's useless in the front, and she has 2 abilities in that second spot. Yeah, 1 ability in that second spot. And she doesn't really hit very hard, but she's really good at AoE and just keeping everybody alive. So we're going to do that same thing over here. I forgot to unlock you. Weird. Nope, wrong button. There we go. And we still have enough money for it to not be a big deal. So party heal, that heals, stun, and everything. And this way it's uniform. I don't have to worry about wondering where moves are. I can adjust them as need be. I'm not too worried about you. I'll deal with the other people a little bit later. You actually want to get rid of Duelist Advance. So where is that? Grape Shot Blast. I believe that's what I want. Yeah. So pull you back up. And we will do... How do we want to organize this? I'm going to do Open Vein, Wicked Hack, Pistol Shot, Grape Shot Blast, because I'll most likely be doing Grape Shot Blast more often than not. You have enough. I'm not too worried about that. So we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and start our process here. So 1, 2, 3, and which of you did I actually want to bring? You're runes folk, so I don't want to actually bring you. We're going to bring you. Any items? No items yet. Okay. So provisions. 14, or God, this 4 is throwing me off. That's the second time today I've done that. Yeah, this is the second recording session. It is Valentine's Day for me. Previously, my wife and 2 kids were out and about, so I figured I'd get a couple done, and now I am back. I don't think I'll need that many. I've got the stun, which also has a torch built into it, so that's pretty nice. Debating whether or not I want another. I think I do. 2 shovels, 2 of each of those. Let's go ahead and head out. We should be fine. In theory, we should make it all the way through the dungeon. There's always the possibility that I'm completely wrong and full of shit, but hey, it's not like my mouth's brown. Let's see, what do we have? So we can actually go backwards and cover all of these rooms without an issue. Forever changes the hero. What'd you get? Flawed release. What does that do? Ranged loss of crit. Melee. Don't care. I literally don't care about that skill. I won't even undo it later. Yes, there is a way to actually undo that. Let's see. We have 76 light. Let's just go through here. We're actually going to curve up as such. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking here, a little bit of backtracking here, a little bit of backtracking here, and then finish out the dungeon. Now, where on earth we are going to do the other fun part, I do not know yet, but I will figure that out. Now, lunge moves us forward 2. As you read down there and look at what the skill does, melee move forward or forward 2, which means that if I use this skill here, he'll end up in the front row, which is not where I want him. So we won't be using that skill. Pick to the face, usually a pretty good one, 90% accuracy at full damage, which is 4 to 7, with a 5% crit mod, which his crit is 5%, so 10%. There we go, look at that. Flashing daggers, which gives us roughly 120 damage with a 5% crit. And then this is a ranged attack, self accuracy 5. That is not bad at all. Buff. So as I do that, he will just get better and better and better, which is a lot better than I originally thought this character to be. So let's go ahead and I believe one of them just went, didn't they? Which would make it this one because they move forward. So I'm actually just going to stun this guy. And again, it'll bring our light up. It was 76 when we walked into this room. Now it's up to 81, so it's plus 5. That's annoying, by the way. This is the hero we want to kill. That is not what we want to have happen. As you can see, they got a little bit darker. She took light out of the room because of that. So it sucks, but it's not the worst. There's our bleed, and I'm actually just going to take him out. I could work at getting a little bit deeper into this, but I don't think I actually want to worry about that. So we have a 73% chance of hitting her. That'll give him another buff, so now he's up to 10 accuracy. So I can actually just keep on doing this. Jesus, stop critting, please. Oh, that is painful. Thank you for resisting the bleed. Again, the stress initiators tend to pick on a unit and then go from there. And what they do, it can and will cause damage to your team. So let's see, she's in the front now. Let's see, you have 5 speed, you have 5 speed. They both have 5 speed. I'm actually just going to debuff my Hellion here and stun the both of them. And that should give me a little bit of time to do some small healing. She'll be pretty much on unit control at this point. So let's see, you have a higher crit chance doing this. That's fine by me. There we go. And the crit chances are an attempt for me to control what's going on. So that's 3 heal. Typically I view that as being a little bit better. Now this, I believe, will get rid of that. Yeah, it's already gone though, so not a big deal. Alright, and that is the end of our fight. We have a heirloom chest, which, again, This will give us more stuff out of the heirloom chest.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
And off we go.
Now it must be carried home.
Ah, traps. Scouting is one hell of a drug.
Traps lie in wait.
We're running.
Thirsting for blood.
Go ahead and dig in there. Sentimental gifts. What is this? A leper only. Okay, leper is another class, so we can't actually use this. I don't think that's something that I would actually use, though. So, what do I want to do? I wanted to light the torch a little bit. Actually, I think I'm going to pop the second one. And we have in this room, nothing. The good thing about this path is that I don't have to do as much backtracking. What do you have for skills at camp? You can drink a whole bunch, reduce stress by 20, heal 15. That is actually really good. So I am going to go ahead and heal or read these with you. That's okay. So I can undo that mistake. Well, mistake, I say. Eesh. Let's go ahead and shoot everybody. Ugh. This skill is rough at times. I am just going to use... Is this a good thing to use? Let's see. We have 90%, 83, 88, 2 to 4. I think that's fine. Good dodge. And then we'll do a little bit of targeted heal on him just so we can get him up a little bit more. He's at 9 HP, which not exactly where I want him. Not exactly where I want him either. Or her. That could be a woman. We don't know. Nonetheless, that's an ability I don't want to have keep happening, so we're going to do our best to take care of that. I'm going to cut through this guy. And then I guess that this would be a lunge, because I can go up to here and still take care of things. So it's not the worst in the world. Now I can stun this guy. That'll help out our light a little bit. Yeah, we're up to 74 light. I would have liked for somebody to be able to get in there. It looks like I still will have a chance, though, so we're just going to... Since they both missed, crap. I was planning on cutting him down. Let's see. This has a little 3 damage plus or minus, so we have about a 50% chance if it hits. And this has 2 crit, so we're going to take the 50% chance. Here we go. And pick to the face. Which, I mean, just sounds like it's going to be one of the most dangerous and painful things, and I really would have wished that you had hit that a little bit harder, either of you. Let's go ahead and heal the party. There we go. That's 8. That is more than she can do using her all heal. And we will try and chop through you. A little bit of crit helps out a long way. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap these two back.
So too will resistance.
The pain. The pain. This may turn into a black run. We will see. Black runs are typically runs where the entire dungeon will be left black. So, not the worst thing in the world. It opens up for a little bit different play, but at the same time, and you know what? I just want to start killing her immediately. Both of my people here can shoot at her and take basically... Oh my god, stop that. That happens too much. It's going to be too much of an issue for me to actually get through this. But until then, so yeah, we'll just keep on shooting her, hoping that we can get through and kill her, hoping that they don't crit, because that would be very bad. Another party heal. That's another 8. Again, more than her other ability. You know what? Yeah, I can live with that. She's still okay from where she is. He's still got decent dodge. Go for the party heal again. Only 4. Again, that's still her, what, low roll? And he is doing so well at that right now. I'm going to actually go to stun these two, which means my main DPS is now out. I'm in a position where I'm now counting on other people in order to do this. So, let's see if we can kill you. And this will go away. It is not permanent. We got you. Let's see. Wicked Slice. This has an 83% chance, 83% chance, 73% chance. Let's go for the one with the higher crit. I believe that's a damage mod, not crit mod, but you know what? I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, move you back to the third position. Locked sarcophagus, we have a key. And we get a crap ton more gold and everything else. So we should be having to eat here shortly. When it will happen, there it goes. Who knows his game? Yeah, not my literal game, but hey, you know. What do you have? Looks like you're just amping yourself up. You have gallows humor. And that is a self-reduce. What do you have? You have that prayer. I'm going to go ahead and let you do it. Lasting effect, white means we're good. Slayer of Beasts. That means that he will do extra damage to beast characters. This is a room we've already been to. I'll pop my torch once we get through here. This is definitely going to be a black run. Typically I count on running into a couple of things. I'm actually going to use a shovel for this. Not worth it at all. So I'm going to let the light go down, and then we'll try and recover light through other means. So it's going to get a little dark here. Kiddies might want to keep an eye on your things. There's a torch. Again, being shuffled around, not exactly the best thing. That is terrible news. Not only does she have low health, but she's also got high stress. Pick to the face. Now this will do 4 to 7. Let's just try and kill one of the maggots. You have a possibility. Let's get you in there. 5 is a great heal. We have a pistol shot here. Did not do enough. Good, that's to the back. I can live with that to the back. It's blight. I mean, it sucks, but it is not the absolute worst. Let's go ahead and try and take that one out. So we were able to take out both of those stupid things that stun and oh my god. Do not go next. Sweet. I'm gonna cheese a little bit here. That's fine. A debuff is fine. You just shift around, and that'll give me a little bit more time. So now we will kill.
Well struck.
Good crit. That'll help out against the stress that we gained. She will lose 1 more. That is a lot. We'll take this, and we will keep going. Like I said, I'm going to let it actually get dark, so we're going to come down here. I was hoping to be able to camp like somewhere down there and still have torches and whatnot. Traps are no bueno. Here we go. Let's clean out the dirty machine. Not enough room. You know, that was something that I was expecting to happen, but not so soon. We aren't going to be using this. So, I don't want to die here. You won't. We're going to go back. We're going to camp. We're going to take care of a bunch of this stress, because these two have huge stress debuffs, or huge stress controllers on them. So, yeah. And we'll use that. And that opens up another inventory space as well. I'm going to go ahead and eat 8. It only leaves us 4, so we may end up having issues here. Let's see, we had gallows humor. Let's deal with yours first. Yep. There's our accuracy speed. So we have 0 speed, and our accuracy is now down to 70. Let's go ahead and pray, since that's everybody. Now we have 6, and I believe you had something, gallows humor. So we have a 25% chance to increase stress. Nobody's stress was increased. That is awesome. With only 1 left, let's see. We are all set. Let's go ahead and rest for the night. We have dealt with the stress. We have some damage that we need to take care of, but stress is now at a manageable point. We should be okay. And we were not jumped. Let's go ahead and swap you 2 back. And we'll head this way. And we got our full light. first thing that happens is we dodged a trap. I don't know if you caught that. It actually flipped off and said dodge. Let's go ahead and view read. You haven't really been targeted that much. It's just an unsettling passage. That used up a lot of our daylight, though. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll most likely only need to go to 5 rooms. I think we can finish this. I don't think we'll have too much of an issue. I'm going to pop another torch. A light above. It's not the highest light, but I mean, it's light. And we'll head this way. And as long as we don't run into a wall, we're backing up. Going through that wall, using the last shovel. I know I have a shovel, but it will be less stressful to just continue on going this way. And if we run into a wall this way, deal with it, than to go through that single wall and run into something this way that we actually need it for. And I can always go back. If we're doing well, I mean, moving around in the dark isn't the end of the world. The worst part about it is possibly the stress that comes with it. Let's go ahead and see, here's that wall. If I had gone that way, we would have been in trouble. Let's go ahead and read. Uninteresting, you probably hope you can read. I was going to say you probably can't, but that's probably not true. And again, I owe part of this to me having lasting effects. We know you can read. Egomania. What does that do? Worship of... Okay. He worships his ego. Pack contains loot. There we go. There's another key. That'll be good if we run into another heirloom chest. Or a sarcophagus. Ooh. You guys can start beating this person up. That's right, there's a buff. Now I still have that debuff here. So there's accuracy and speed. Let's go ahead and... Alright, we got him. We're going to try and debuff this guy and stun him. And we'll try and alternate back and forth if we get the chance. I take that back, we're going to start healing. So let's see. I can actually... Yeah, let's just go for this. And she hit, not the worst thing in the world. That isn't as bad, it's not great. And now we're in fun times. Let's see, do we have a torch? We do not have a torch, so it will be dark for a while. The problem is, monsters now crit better. We take more stress, but we also crit more, which is good for us. Let's go ahead and see if we can get some of those things. As well as, let's just party heal this up. Nothing better than an additional 7, let me tell you. We crit more. It is, what do we have here? Our loot is better. We are surprised more often, and the monsters not only deal more damage, but they deal more accurate damage. There we go. If you're wondering what everything is, I mean, this, a long time ago, it said DOD, which people couldn't figure out this was dodge, which, looking at it this way, yes, this reads dodge to you because it says it. And you can wonder, like, and look at it and be like, oh my god, I wonder how anybody wondered what this was. It had to be dodge. But the fact of the matter is that DOD could be a lot of different things. It could have been Day of Defeat. I don't know. That is grasping for straws if I've ever heard it. Let's go ahead and try and get her HP up a little bit. She should break her stun. She should lose her debuff here shortly. I don't know exactly when. And our crit chance, while still good, is not the best. I'm hoping that this comes out already. There we go. There's a crit. So that'll help deal with some of the stress. And as you can see, we got a little bit more. We have a sarcophagus. Let's see if it... Nope. It wasn't locked anyway, so I figured I'd check. Let's see. Hero contemplates morality. Ooh, that doesn't seem good. Health below 50%, minus 20 stress resist. Well, that is exactly 50%. So we will find out one time if 50% or below 50% actually means below 50%, or if it means is at 50%. I don't know. I honestly don't. So I can't tell you. Alright, 2 rooms left, because we're not going to this room. That wall that's there, yeah, that's the end of that. That path doesn't go anywhere for us. Tempting Gobbler. So he's after stress. Oof. You don't like it. I'm not really the biggest fan of it either. Let's go ahead and judgment on him. We will throw a dagger at him. And then I'm planning to, oh, that's not good. I forgot to switch them. Forgetting to do things is one of the best ways to get in trouble. Can you reach him? Right there. Alright, so we were able to reach him. Bump in the night. Good, that's a good dodge. And do we have one attack? Yes, we do. Pick to the face this guy. Alright, that should deal with him being able to attack backwards. We're just going to keep on. Probably should have gone for the front one, but I guess it's 2 hits either way. You still have your debuff. That's not good. I'm going to actually heal you. And, God, when will this debuff go away? It doesn't last forever. I know that. I've seen the buffs go away. The debuff has to go away at some point as well. But for now, we'll just pick you. And we'll chop you. Good job. So she's now down underneath 50. What is this? Stun resist. You know, I like some of these things, but I don't like some of these things. And if I have to get rid of something, it will be that. Just simply because I don't like the stun charms. Now, I could be using things to brighten up everybody's day. Lock display cabinet. You know, I'm going to let you do it just because it's probably trapped. So that is all there is. So we're going to keep going this way. And if we run into a wall, we are done. So here's our take. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestors.
We weren't in danger of losing any fight there, which is why we were going to keep going. But we were in danger of stress, which is bad but can be fixed. I don't think that I would have lost any person had we kept going. I don't want to force that much stress, especially in pitch black, on my team. So here we have some things. Let's see. Warren's Adventurer, Amateur Armorsmith. A Blutomania, obsessed with cleanliness. Scattering. Okay, so we need to actually take care of that at some point and move resist. That's good. Our level 0s did go up. We had 2 of them, if you remember. So that is a bonus of where we sit.
There is a great horror.
Let's see. New quirk, resolution. We'll never drink. He got 45 of his back. Let me see. You are Perry. So yeah, you're done drinking, but you're still a little stressed, which isn't the worst. Survivalist now unlocked. Sanitarium. Nomad wagon. Okay. And the Warrens is unlocked. And we had our 2 people hit. That's good news. Here are 3 buildings. The Survivalist is for camping skills. You can use the crests, or those are crests, to upgrade. They believe it's 10 each level, so up to 50%. And considering that they cost about this much, or they cost that much, divide that in 2. What do you get? 875. Yeah, 875. So that is roughly what it would cost over here. Just guessing. I've never actually leveled them all up. The next one is a sanitarium, which is what I've actually been saving for. This will help get rid of our quirks, so I can get rid of God-fearing or kleptomaniac by sending somebody here. There are 3 slots, but right now we have to unlock them. So there's the first one. I am going to use the remaining, and it was busts and crests. We're going to make that a little bit cheaper because we will be using this, and we'll be using it rather regularly. So we are down to 10 and 48, so we can go ahead back to our blacksmith, who we still do not have enough for. It makes no sense to get this if we don't have access to those, so I'm just going to leave that be. And let's see, what is our party looking like? Where are we going? So we have a short thing here at the well, we have a short thing here, and this will tell you what we can get. So we can get the deeds here, we can get the portraits here, we can get the busts here. So we have a slay the boss. Look at that price change. So yeah, slay the boss is probably not something we're looking forward to doing right now. We aren't exactly the strongest. Is there anybody here that we actually want? We could use some of these guys. My standard team is typically in the runes having a crusader with a highwayman, a bounty hunter, and then a vestal in the back, in that order. And the reason is because the bounty hunter can kick and push people around. He can't push people, but he can pull them and shuffle them. And then you've got a ranged or a melee attack, and you've got a ranged attack depending on what you really want. This one's actually pretty decent, and I don't ever use this ability, so that's fine. I don't really use the cultists that often. They're kind of my oh crap something went wrong group. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. I use them when things hit the fan. Like, I don't have a healer and I need one. In this case, that is not an issue. I have 2 healers. One of them is a runes folk, and in which case, let's actually take a look and see where we're going next time. Let's finish off the Nomad Wagon. Oh my god, this is an awesome thing.
Gathered from all the forgotten
I may actually buy that. Trinket cost,
amulet, or lucky charm. The simplest
like I said, I'm buying that. This is another good one. Not as good as the other one that I saw. I believe it's an ancestral, but that thing that I just grabbed right here, we have these trinkets here, and this new one that I just bought, this is a very good thing. It increases your speed, it increases your dodge. That is an extra 10% dodge and a better chance that you're going first in the rounds. I still don't know how the first come first serve mechanic works because it is not based on speed entirely. There's some type of weighting to it based on speed, but it is not 100% you are faster, you're going first. So this gives somebody a better chance at going first and a better chance at dodging, which is great in the second position. If I can get these, I will fill up on them, I swear it. For now, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, don't like the video. If you want to know when the next one is coming out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It will most likely be tomorrow, but what better way to do it on YouTube than just hit subscribe and have it tell you. But that is it for now. I hope you all have enjoyed Darkest Dungeon, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.